Hello, I'm Cindy, and I'm one of the national trainers for the Allied Health Association, and I'm going to be training you today on the TPR, the Tri-Phasic Resonator. I will be doing a full body treatment. We will be showing just one half of the body, and remember, you will do both sides when you're doing a treatment. You're going to love this machine, and your clients will see incredible results. One of the first things you're going to want to do after your consultation is take the measurements. I recommend using a permanent marker, hopefully in red. It's the easiest one to get off. And what you'll do is you're going to take your measuring tape and mark on both sides of the leg, back and front, where the measuring tape goes. And then you'll take your measurement and mark it down. This way, after a treatment, you'll be able to come back right after the treatment and make the measurement in the exact same place. You will do that usually knee, mid-thigh or saddlebag, hip, waist, and so on. Every place you'd normally take measurements, that's where you'll do your measuring. The first thing we're going to do is turn the machine on, and then we pick our modality. It's showing pinching here, but the first thing we're going to do is work on muscle, which is toning. It will automatically set the frequency and intensity, and then it will ask you about the heat, whether you want the heat on or off. I suggest that you have the heat on. It makes it a lot more comfortable. So now we're going to be putting on the gel, and we're applying it to the thigh, the quadriceps. It's a pretty simple move. I usually take the probe handle and just kind of move the gel around. The gel allows you to glide. It's also an electrical gel, so it helps the current to penetrate. And the first thing we're going to do is work the quads. If you're not sure where to put your grounder as far as the probe, you'll have your client do a straight leg lift, and you'll follow the muscle all the way up. This is where you're going to place the probe. Okay, so if you're not sure where you'll set it, you'll just have your client lift. You'll see the form of the muscle. You'll go right to the side of that muscle. Now we turn our vibration on. Set your stationary probe right at the top of the thigh muscle. You're going to start at the knee and very firmly and slowly draw up to the stationary probe. Okay, come to the other side of the knee and very firmly move that probe to the stationary probe. Then you're going to come to the inside of that muscle, and you'll do the same crisscross motion. You're going to start at the base of the knee and work your way up very slowly, almost a 10-second count to the stationary probe. And then you'll come to the other side of the knee and do the exact same move. Okay. Now we're ready to go to the inner thigh. The inner thigh has 3 moves, and you'll just start mid-thigh and up by the pubic bone, the inner thigh, very slowly drawing up. And it's 3 moves. You'll just move down just a fraction. That's your second move. And this is your third move. Okay, now you're done with the toning of the thigh muscle. Now we're going into the pinching modality, and all you have to do is push the pinching button. Everything's set. We're going to try to grab as much of the tissue in between the 2 probes as possible, and you'll just cover any area that you're trying to eliminate fat from. Usually around the knees, you'll just take, and that's why we call it the pinching motion. You're actually going to take and pretty much pinch the tissue. You can do this across the entire thigh. You can also take and target an area. If they have problem areas, like say on the waist or the saddlebag, you can actually work that area a little bit harder than you would the other areas. But it's very simple. You're just going to take and pinch as much of the tissue in between the two probes as possible. The ideal amount, though it's hard to get, would be about 1 inch between the probes. And same thing, you try to hold for almost 10 seconds at a time. Nothing on this machine is real fast. Everything's very slow and purposeful. You'll come to the inside of the thigh and do the same motion. Once again, you have a choice. You can cover the entire thigh area doing the pinching. And or if your client has a real problem area, you'll just target that. So say my client had a problem area. Instead of doing the entire area, I'll take and focus. Say she has problems with saddlebags. You'll take and do most of the pinching will be spent in this area. You'll know that you've pinched enough when the area becomes very pink and rosy and a little sensitive. And you'd never spend more than 5 minutes pinching in one little area, by the way. This helps break up the cellulite, keeps everything moving. It's going to help with the fat. Helps with the circulation. And after this part of the treatment, almost everybody will tell you they feel like they've been jogging. It kind of gives a real flushed, pinchy feel is how I would describe it. Okay, and then that's all that we do with the pinching modality. We're now ready to move to the gliding. Very simple. All we do is push the gliding button. Everything is set. The gliding is done both probes together. It's going to help with all the fat that you pinched. It's going to help with circulation. It's like a deep massage. Your clients actually will love this part of the treatment. It's just wonderful. It's very slow. A firm pressure. And always gliding and working in an upward motion. The goal with this modality is to cover every square inch that you work. It will help in keeping the skin nice and toned as well. If you come across a bony area, then you'll lighten up on the pressure. Okay, and that's it for the gliding.